Hi, Paul.
Rich, that was beautiful.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. I'm Paul Tobias from Tobias Music.
And I'm Rich Casciato from Taylor Guitars in El Cajon, California.
He is the man. Appreciate you coming out.
Hey, no problem.
Rich is here with the brand new K24ce.
Yeah, this is
new
exciting.
For 2018.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, we've always made the K24, and you guys have sold probably 7,000 of them here, maybe a little bit less.
6,500.
6,500. And what we've done a little bit different with the guitar, visually, as you look at the guitar, there's a couple things that are different. The first thing we do, we changed the binding around the guitar here. It's now maple. Of course, you probably know this. I'm telling you like you don't know.
I know.
I should be talking to them because they might not know.
They might not.
They might not know. So we have maple. That picture frames around the guitar here. We also have changed the inlay ever so slightly here on the fretboard and up at the top at the peg head, right up there, which just really kind of dials the guitar in. It's a very striking guitar to look at. And of course, the big change that we announced in 2018 is the V-class bracing.
V-class bracing.
And so what they need to do is see the other video that we just did earlier about what V-class bracing is and does, but now we're offering it on the K24.
Yeah, this outstanding guitar, a lot of upgrades, though I don't think the price changed much.
The price didn't change at all.
So that's not much at all, is it?
That's not much at all. No, I think that's, yeah.
It really is a different guitar now.
It really is. I mean, and some people have really said that how much the KOA seems to come alive a little bit quicker than maybe it used to. But, you know, it's just different. I mean, you know, I've known you now for a long time, and it's interesting, you know, if I talk about myself just for a second.
Sure.
Just for a second.
Like we've never done this
Like we've never done this before. And we don't, yeah, we don't rehearse this either. But, you know, I'm lucky enough to have a lot of guitars in my collection. And, you know, and each one has a personality. And so because of that personality, it's not like we want to get rid of things to get something else. It's we now have a whole nother voice.
Sure.
And there is no other guitar that I own that is as accurate as these guitars are. So, and what I mean by that is how the notes ring and how they sustain and everything. And it doesn't mean I'm never going to play my other guitars again, but I now have something that I never had before. And it turns your playing. Would you agree with me that if I said that, you know, in the guitars that you have in your collection, because you even have Liberty Trees.
I have a few guitars.
Yeah, you have a few guitars too. And each
that my wife does.
Oh yeah, but that's right. I forgot to. Pat, he has none. He only has one. But every time you pick up guitar, you play it differently. I play every one of my guitars differently. I strike my electric. If we talk about let's just talk about my electric guitars. My Les Pauls, my Taylor solid bodies, my Strats, my Tellys. I attack each one differently.
We talked about that in NAM's show, and getting back to the V bracing, you do change your style a little bit to match each guitar. Something with this new V bracing, you don't really have to change the direction you're going.
No, you're not changing the direction you're going. But what you will find is that maybe you're playing something that normally you would go, you know, something maybe like that. But this time you might go, because it just hangs on, and you're just, it's like you're anticipating that sustain. Actually, excuse me, let me take that back. You're almost not anticipating the sustain, but the sustain happens. Yeah. So you find yourself playing things that normally you might shy away from. You might shy away from a voicing such as this. And even though it's just a major 7 chord, it rings in a whole different, it's a whole different breed of cat, and you can add that low note there. And not worry if it's going to go. If I do this on purpose, if I stretch it, it's like you could hear the beating there, and you don't hear it. So you're going for those chords you don't normally go for.
So K24ce.
K24ce, all KOA.
A lot of new features, and you went strumming it a little bit for us.
Yeah,
so we
sure.
hear what that sounds like.
So. amazing.
Perfection.
Perfection.
So thanks for watching. Again, I'm Paul Tobias, Tobias Music. Follow us on Instagram. It's Tobias Music Guitars. Of course, we have a Facebook page, Tobias Music. And Rich, thanks for coming
Hey,
out to us.
great pleasure to be here. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, you want to do the 9?